Hello, everybody. I'm your instructor, Anthony Shields, for Peck Community College. I'll be instructing CAPP 154-90, Microsoft Word. Um, you'll be able to watch this video again in that introductory video link in the modules if you need to refer to anything I say today or record today. First thing you need to do is you got to have a Canvas link. It's right here. You can find your Canvas link on the FPCC.edu homepage. You have to have your student ID number and your password that the IT has given you, and you log in. These are the two courses I'm teaching this summer. If your cards on your dashboard don't look like this, they might look like this. This is confusing. Don't leave your dashboard looking like this. Always click up these three little dots up here and hit card view. Then you can see which ones you're doing. Of course, we're in the Microsoft Word course. You click on the card. It opens up your home page. Now, notice that when you're in student view, you only have these to see, right? This is your navigation, but because I'm the instructor and I have to leave these visible. Don't worry about these. These are for us instructors. We use them to build the pages. So it's your home page. You want to click here, start here. This just kind of talks about Word. It's basically the course description, of the course. And it talks about asynchronous course, right? That's what we're doing, online only, asynchronous format. Talks about it's an 8-week course and expect to spend about 6 to 8 hours a week getting your work done. Just so you know, your courses don't close every week like you're probably used to with your other instructors. I leave these courses open all the way till the end of the 8 weeks, July 31st, the last day to submit assignments. Just because things happen and you get behind and you might not be able to get completed the first week, get it on time. And then again, students will always bombard the instructors with, "Can you open it up again? I got to upload it. I was doing something, that kind of stuff." We just alleviate that. I just make sure that the courses weekly assignments are open the whole 8 weeks. That doesn't mean to say to take advantage of it, not do any work for a month, because I will be doing attendance. Even though it's an online course, I have to do it. I'm doing attendance. It helps with the grade, um, meaning you're not physically here, but when you're doing your assignments and you're submitting them on time within the week, I'll give you credit for attendance. It just shows me that you're doing your work. Okay, let's go back to the home button. Click on the syllabi. This is what it looks like. It's pretty basic. Same thing. Course description. It's 3 credit hours. No assignments will be accepted after Thursday, July 31st. That's the end of the course. Week 1 talks about, course orientation. Read this up to Sam. These are very easy. Week 1 and week 2 are pretty basic. You're going to get week 1 and 2 probably done the first week. Okay. And once you do, you're probably going to be right here. If you get done with this within like 3-4 days, or if you get it done in one day, that gives you ample time to get started on your work and be completed by week 8, right? You shouldn't have any problem. Week 9, we got 2 assignments. We've got 4 days in week 9, July 28th to 31st. So when you're doing that, right, these are going to be very simple. They're like little, what do they call it? Like introductory videos and whatnot to go through, right? About MindTap, SAM projects, all that good stuff. And then your data files. Now, you can download this by clicking the download button. You don't have to, though. Um, go over here to home again. This is about me. It's kind of like, here's my, it's an old pic, 10 years old, a lot younger looking then. Anyway, this is my email right here. This is my phone number to the office. It does forward to my cell phone. If you do call that number, I'll most likely, if I don't answer, I could probably get back to you. But this tells me a little about me, right? But down here, best way to contact me is through email. And if you want to, it's an online only class, right? So if you, I'm not always in an office or in front of a computer. And if you want to request a phone visit or a Zoom meeting, basically email me and let kind of give me a time frame that you want to meet or call, and I'll see if I can schedule it for the best time for both me and you, right? Just remember on the introduction instructor, that's where my email and phone number is, okay? Technology tips and help is just a link to talk about different browsers and little problems you can be if you have a Mac, that kind of stuff, right? So here's week one. Let's go to week one. Let's look at it. Well, all of those links, let's just go back to home. I'm going to tell you that all of these links go to the modules page, right? They're just a link to the modules page, okay? It goes right here. If you see week one, there it is, week one. You got to get these done within week one. That's today, June 2nd through June 8th, Sunday, right? I would prefer you get that done by then. I have a feeling that many of you are going to be done with this in a day or two, or whenever you get to it, you could be done with it in a day. And then keep working forward till you get the student data files. And this is what I want to share with you right now is the student data files, okay? How to download them. If you look at, let's go to home again. You look at week 1 through 4. We're talking about module 1, right? Module 1, we get into module 2 down here. 2. We get into module 3 on week 6. Then week 4, July 14th. Then week 5, end of July 27th, around there. And then you got a couple module 5s at the last week, right? So we're only going to be utilizing modules 1 through 5. So let's go ahead. I'm going to show you how to download those student data files and how to extract them. You get this link here. It opens up Cengage. I downloaded it already, so I'm going to delete it. Okay, here's your download student files page, right? It talks about you're going to need Office 365 as well. There's a video how to get to it and how to download it on the modules page. I'll show you that in a bit. Talks about all, action attention data files right here only for assignments outside of SAM, blah, blah, blah. Right? SAM projects are basically if you need to use your files, you will. If there's a SAM project, you may not need to. But here's your Word. We're not doing PowerPoint. Remember, we're downloading Word. It downloaded up there, and we're going to download modules 5 through 7. Notice it's 1 through 4 and 5 through 7. We're going to use 1 through 5, right? So we're going to click on this first one, modules 1 through 4. Notice how it opened up, but it doesn't really do the right thing. So we're going to go to downloads, and here's your data 1 through 4. We're going to right click on that zip. It's a zip file, so it's not really something you can open and use. You're going to have to extract it. Notice how I'm right here going to extract, and it's just going to extract it in the same folder, downloads folder, right? And it'll create a folder with your files. And there it is. Now here we got what? Module 1. You'll need these, okay? These are your files that you need to open up in, and here's like let's see, open with photos. Let's see what that is. Okay, you're gonna have to post this picture in a Word doc or something, right? That's what that is. So it talks about the modules, right? The numbers. When you're doing your work, this is where you're gonna need to look for your files. It'll tell you what folder to look for it in, okay? So anyways, we extracted that one. Let's go back up and let's extract 5 through 7. You right click on it and you select extract all. See that right there? Do the same thing. Then it opens up. You don't have to worry about 6 or 7. If you want to delete 6, you can. And delete 7. You're only going to be using 5. There's some more files for you. So that's how you get them. Just remember, I download them where? I download them to the downloads folder. They're right here. If I was you, I would delete these uh, encrypted files because you're probably going to click on them. You won't be able to use the files. Here's your files, okay? Another thing, if you want to change the name of this, get rid of, just put module 5, backspace. See, it says module 5 data files. So you're only going 1 through 4 and 5. I download them to the downloads folder. That's where you can find them. You can download them into docs, create a folder called MS Word, whatever, and drop them in there. It's wherever you want to save them. Okay, let's get out of here. Now, basically, this is your Cengage page, right? And when you're doing your first week work, this is what you're doing. This is week 1 and 2 right here. So you notice how it's here, downloads. That's the thing we just did, right? And after you do week 1 and 2, if you get done with that, you click on Word, you start working on module 1. You want to do this first. Don't skip anything. Here's module 1. You click Learn It. These are here. If you can view them, you're supposed to do them, okay? And it gives you, this is your scoring here. If it says 100 points available, then you got to do them. If it says 0 here, that means you got to do them, okay? Can't get by without doing them. And then here's your sound project for module 1. You get it done and do it. Then you get through all these and you're done with the course. I'm sure you can do it within 4 weeks or 5 easily if you're good at Word or you already have some knowledge of Word. Okay? This is your Cengage. This is what opens up. So let's go to modules. This link here, right here, if you don't want to click on these, each one of these will open right up to, each one of these will open up to that particular assignment, right? But if you don't, this link here is available for going right into your Cengage homepage, just like I showed you. And it looks just like this, course orientation. That's what you're gonna have to do first. You click this little arrow, and you get all this stuff done, right? Even down to download student files. After you get all this done, you got some scores down here, right? You got to read these, right? Otherwise, you're not gonna be able to do the work. You got to get through these little tutorials. That's what they are. If you don't go through them, you're not gonna have any luck, right? You got to go through every one of them. And then you got to do this little knowledge check, right? And then you score it and do this. Then you get your data files. After you do all that, then you click on this arrow and you start doing your modules. Do this first. After you do that, come on down here, hit this, click this, start working on these. When you get done with these, you get some scores. You can always redo it. If you don't like your score, you can always redo it. All right? You can tempt it many times you want. Get this done, and after you get an 80% or higher, I suggest you do that if you want a B. Right? If you want an A, you got to get a 90, minimum of a 90. Then you start working on these. So I'm going to close this out now. And I will be posting up here at the top weekly. Okay. So, okay, it's week 2, get busy, all that kind of stuff. And we kind of went through all these, not a big deal, right? Let's go to modules. This link I suggest you read for Canvas and Cengage talks about, okay, how to use Canvas. Here's another, create an account. How to create a Cengage account. You need a Cengage account to do this course. Okay, so you go here, create an account. You use your college email, the way it is, and your password you have for your college email. Right? Don't forget, I suggest you get this done first. Okay. I'll go to modules again. And here's the video from getting Microsoft Word from the college for free. Watch the video and then follow through with it. If you got any troubles, email me or email me the IT department. Okay. And I will be the video's not here right now because I'm making it right now. So if you want to go back and read this, watch this video. It'll be right here under structured course uh, introductory video. Okay. Also, if you want to set up a Zoom meeting with me, this is where you would actually click a link for a set date and time. Okay. And the instructions are right here. Email me, and we can set up schedule a Zoom meeting. This is the link you do. And if you don't have Zoom, you click on it. It's going to download Zoom, so you're going to have to install it as well. Okay, I hope I touched on every base here. If you get done in 4 or 5 weeks, you're done. But I want to make sure I will look and make sure your grades are good enough, and make sure that's the grade you want before if you say you finish in 4 weeks or whatever, that's fine with me. But like I said, if it's a grade that you want to keep, then it's fine with me as well. If it's something you want to redo, you can redo it. Redo your assignments. Just the ones that are low, okay? You don't have to do them all over. All right, you guys. Hope you have a good summer uh, Microsoft Word course with me. And like I said, if you need to get a hold of me, just go to the right here instructor page. Email me right here. You could also call my office number. It'll ring to my cell. If I don't answer it, I may uh, just send me an email and we'll go from there. Okay, guys, I will talk to you soon.